Okay, I am going to talk loudly so my phone can pick me up. All right, so we didn't do much with very basic arrays, so I just want to show how we do that with just single digit by single digit. So 3 times 5, which means 3 groups of 5. So we do 1, 2, 3 to show the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm going to fill in the field. These are my two products, 3 and 5, 5 and 3. Now I'm going to these are my two factors. I'm sorry, these are my two factors. I have the factor of 3 and the factor of 5. So I'm going to do 3 groups of 5. 5, 10, 15. Okay, so my product, what I made is the number 15, right? So I can count that. 5, 10, 15. I can count by 5s. Another one that I want to show just in a different direction is I can do 5 times 4. So I'll put the 5 over here, and I'll put the 4 over here, just like if we were building blocks. Then I'm going to fill in the rows and columns. So our two factors are 5 and 4. All right, I'm going to fill it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice this time I could count by 4s, but it's a little easier probably to count by 5s here, right? Because we have, yes, we have 5 going this way. So we have 5 groups of 4, right? So I'm going to count this way then. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, so again, my product here I made is 20. So I built 20. So that's the very basic use of arrays. Now we've kind of already jumped into adding tens onto things. So I want to go ahead and talk about this. So one of the things that we've learned in the box method is you're going to break apart the number, right? So we're going to break apart 26 into 20 and 6, right? So we're going to break up, here are 10s, here are 1s, just like a place value mat. And we're going to multiply both of those by 5. So up here, I'm going to break that apart too. I'm going to show how that's broken up. All right, so I'm going to do 5 times 20. So 20 up here, I'm going to show is a 10 and a 20 stick. So I'm going to do 2 more. That, up, 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 up. All right, and what I'm going to really quickly see is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that shows me that 5 times 20 is 100, which I also know 5 times 2 is 10, and I can bring down the 0. Over here, I'm going to do 5 times 6. All right, so up here is going to be 6. Here's the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so here I have rows of, 6, but I'm going to count it this way. It's easier to count by the 5s on this direction, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So here is 30, right? Which we know 5 times 6 is 30. All right, so let's see. Normally then I would have to add all my 10 blocks and all my 1 blocks to see what the full total product is for 26. So that's what we're doing in the box method. We're doing 5 times 2 is 10. Bring down the 0. We're doing 5 times 6 is 30, right? And now we have to add them together, right? So then we would add 100 plus 30. And of course, you can just put the 3 in the tens place because there's nothing else in that tens place if you wanted to. And then we have a 0, and we have a 3, and we have the 1. So I just want to show you guys how you could do it in 2 array fields. You could do multiplying by 20 and multiplying by the 6. And that's kind of how you're doing it here. And then you put them together all at the end. All right, so let's go ahead and do one of the more traditional ones that we've done. All right, we're doing 5 times 31. Okay, so up here I'm going to draw 31. 10, 20, 30, and a 1. All right, so that's my 31. I'm going to make 5 31s, right? Because that's it. 5 times 31, 5 31s. So I'm going to do 10, 20, 31, 10, 20, 31, 10, 20, 31, 10, 20, 31, 10, 20, 31. Okay, so this way it's already added together. I got all my 10s here and I have all my 1s. I know that I have 5 1s. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over here, I'm going to count. So I have 5 1s, and here I'm going to count my 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, so maybe I'll just go ahead and stop there and know that these two rows were 100. Then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I have 50. Notice I have different things for different place values. I have this for the ones, 5 in the ones, I have 5 in the tens, and I have 1 in the hundreds. So we'll see how that all fits together. So I have a 50 times, 5 times the 30, and 5 times the 1. 5 times 3, 15, bring down my 0. 5 times 1 is just 5, that's one group of 5s. Now I'm going to add those two together just like I would add all my blocks together up here. So I have 150, and then I'm going to add on 5 into my ones place. So that's a 5, and a 5, and a 1. So that's 155. Let's see if that's what we got over here. We had these 10 blocks, we had another 50, and then we had 5. And you can see it here. We have 5 in the ones, 5 in the tens, and 1 in the hundreds. So it's all the same answer. So I wanted to show you that one as well. All right, I'm going to break and do another video on adding in a hundreds place to this discussion.